All right, welcome in. Let's get started with some Zuma. Congratulations with your win, by the way, Javenger. We should be able to... see, there we go. Continue our game here. I know I'm late. Don't worry about it. I also wasn't even sure I was going live like every other day the past week and a half. And I figured I'd just chill out with some Zuma.
Baby Ouija.
What's up, Ouija? I thought you were camping. Not that I'm upset that you're here, I'm just like, wait a minute. Oh shoot, I missed that symbol. That's right, get Zoomed on, bitches. I'm leaving on Thursday. Oh, okay. I didn't have fun at Kimsp. Correct. It's a correct way to pronounce that. I hope you have fun at Kimsp. By low key, I mean high key frick that up. Oh, jeez. It's actually harder for me when they're not rolling, because then I can't match their faces together. I was just like, what is going on? Roll faster. But not too fast, because I gotta keep up. Where the heck's the red? There it is. There's a red there? How did that happen? Okay, there's Big Eye Boy. Lost my glasses while cleaning your room. That's unfortunate. Is my lag with my voice better now? I did move it up a little bit. I still don't have a tripod or anything for it yet. I changed a lot of settings to try and improve the experience here. Though I might have changed it so that now it's lagging for no reason. The settings. What? I didn't even know there was a bomb attached to that. That was pure happenstance right there. Oh shoot, that was big. Ah! Oh no. Oh no, now I can't keep up. They're the same. Nose boy. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. There's nowhere to put this. We're just gonna put it anywhere. Shoot. Background removal is a bit shaky, but whatever. Oh. I guess we just turn that off. I don't know. Will it bug you guys if we turn it off? Hold on real quick. Pause. Don't mind the display capture freaking out. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Oh, lol, I don't want to mess with that. Filters, edit filters. Now you're at, now you can see your angle. You can see what angle you're at. Back to game. This level's really hard. That is a much needed slowdown right there. I think that's right. Yep. Oh, they're speeding up. They're speeding up. Dude, I hate when my balls speed up like this. It's a daily occurrence for me. Frick. It's bad for me. Thank you, Seth Boardy, for playing Maple Story. He's recording. He's recording another video. I know he's recording his Maple Story video right now. Call him out. Call him out. Get him in chat right now. What? No, that was such an accurate shot. What do you mean it missed? Sorry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Why did that show up? Because we got display capture, not game capture. Because this game does not register as a game because it doesn't use enough resources. Fun fact, Zuma, a very low resource game. Because I used to run this on Windows XP. So, and it ran just as smooth as it is now. So, extraordinarily low resource game. Frick! I don't like this. La Zuma. I am taking up most of the screen, so I might switch this back to background removal. We'll hit continue in a second here. We gotta turn back on background removal. It's taking up way too much. Turn it back on. We're gonna lower the threshold. Increase the frequency. Threshold? Too low. 0.6. Alright. That's probably fine. What's up? Zuma! You're right. Sweet alcohol? Who doesn't love sweet alcohol? We're entering the temple of our Lord and Savior, Zuma. Oh my gosh, they added a new symbol. Rock Boy. We're calling him Rock Boy. Luckily he's gray. That's really helpful, actually. I kind of fucked with the gray. Sometimes I fuck up with the yellow, blue, and green, but the gray is actually super helpful, and I really appreciate them putting this in the game. I'm like hunched over, just staring at these symbols so intently. That was close. Zuma. Yeah, just change the ball that was in his mouth so I don't know what's going on. 'Cause that was fair. Okay. Nice. I'm done with school on Thursday. Let's go. Any tests left? Bless me in my chance at my finals, chat. You are blessed. You are blessed. Hopefully your finals go extraordinarily well. Make sure you're a studying. Oh, big combo. How the hell do they expect me to get that thing? That's a double clear. No! That was gonna clear him out too. That was gonna clear him out. I think I'm wearing too dark of a color for the background. Oh shoot, we're moving. I was paying attention. I had to look at what I had in my mouth. Sometimes you got a good ball in your mouth, and other times you got a bad ball in your mouth. And you gotta avoid the bad balls to get the good balls. Zuma. It's bad if I haven't memorized. We need to change up the songs. Guys, put song suggestions in the group chat. I'll add them to this playlist. But it has to be copyright free. Otherwise I will get yelled at. Although that one is pretty good. I do like it. It's just like I have it memorized now. Whoa! What the heck was that, Richard? Nice! Inka Zuma! I bless your finals and your ability to take your finals. You know that guy that blessed his pickles at Renaissance fairs? Probably one of my favorite accounts on like every social media. I think I follow him on literally every platform. But I'll find him on like Instagram and I'll be like, yo, that was so funny. And then like literally the same guy, not even like not even like a day later, probably the same video. I'm like, yo, that was so funny. And then it'll just be the same guy over and over again. This is my curse. I watch the same videos. They're just delayed so much between becoming popular on TikTok and becoming popular literally everywhere else that it's like I forget about them. Shoot. This is not Inka Zuma of me right now. Because I'm blabbing off about the pickle guy. Just yapping away. Potentially to myself. I mean, everyone in chat's just dead quiet right now. I might be putting most of you to sleep. Inka Zuma. We gotta get rid of that ball. That was not a good ball. That was not a good ballser. Oh, come on. I didn't think I was that close. That was a risk. Was it calculated risk? Maybe. I'll never tell. No! 4 lives left? Dude, I forgot I had lives. There's more lives than they can display, so I guess that's pretty good. I did it bad. Give me pink, damn it. Thank you. And now. Shit. No! Oh, I almost had it. Let's summon another one. Quick. Is that a good use of my resources? Probably not. Pause it. Faster. No! Oh. Bro, I got lost in the Zuma. You should name your first child Zuma. Me or Squeegee? Bold of you to assume I'm gonna have a child. So viewers check AJK, don't wish that on me. Hi honey, what's your name? My name is Zuma. You know, from the popular game, Zuma. Imagine having to explain to your friends what your name means, because no one, at that point, no one will know at that age bracket. Like, I think you're like kindergarten, you have to be like, my name is Zuma. And they're just like, what? Oh, come on, I had that. No way that just happened to me. That actually ended up working out. I totally tried that. I mean, that was in the plan. I thought that far ahead. What in the balls? Forget what Butto is, but there's a way to switch the ball color. Like one of the frogs now can switch. Oh, you. Oh right. Oh, you're right. I'm just dumb. Don't worry about it. Just you're being dumb by myself.
Mike, go through the entire alphabet and give me a name that starts with each letter that you would name a child.
The entire alphabet and just a name I would name a child. Let's see. A. Alexandria. Like the library. B. Bert. Like Bert and Ernie. From Sesame Street, may it rest in pieces. C. It's hard to do while trying to play Zuma. C. Cornelius. Just because it sounds fun. D. Zuma. No, I'm just kidding. D. Let's see. Another good name for a child. Devin. That could be boy or girl. Good one. Good gender neutral one for us. Where are we at? E. I don't know. Let me name a child with E. 4. E is just an unfortunate starter because you're gonna be like Edward or something weird. Or maybe Elizabeth. That's pretty good. Elizabeth is pretty good. Let's see. F. F's another unfortunate one. Could be named something pretty off-putting, probably. Like Frank. And that's just unfortunate. I mean, being named Frank would be kind of awful. Then you're kind of stuck being called Frank your whole life. G. Gabriel. H. I guess there's like Hannah, but that's so standard. That is as standard as it can be. I want like super standard names. Like, I want them to feel like a Mike, where there's like 50 billion of them, right? So Probably like, I don't know, I wouldn't name him Hansel either, because that just has negative connotations from Hansel and Gretel. I also don't think I'd never name anyone Hansel, it's just another name that came to my mind. So for H, I'm gonna have to lock in, oh, Harry. Harry's a good one. Harriet, or Harry. Pretty good. More of an endearing name. I has some good options. The Ira, Isaiah, Isaac. Probably say... Could be Iguana, dude. Imagine me like my name's Iguana. I'd probably say, Oh, you could be Irene. Dude, let's lock in Irene. That's a fun one. Okay. We got an Irene. Alright. H-I, so now we're on J. Jacqueline's not a bad one. Jack, also not a bad one. Male, female version. Justin, very common name. Kind of almost Mike status. Though, there's a lot of them. Not as many. We still on J. You also got a Jeremy, Jeremiah, Jackson, Jessica, Jerome. Then you think of like Jerome Powell, and you're kind of like, probably not a good idea. Not that Jerome Powell is necessarily bad. I mean, he's a smart guy. It's just like, I don't know. Anything that could have a negative connotation, I'm immediately like, maybe not. Because what if Jerome Powell actually like has committed some serious crimes? And then it's like, now you're named after some guy. We weren't named after him, but you share the name with some guy that committed heinous crimes. So, just to be safe, I'm probably gonna have to log in Jacqueline. Because it's like less boring than Jack. So this would have to be a girl. So we're on to K. There's Kendra's, Kenzie's, Kyle's. Although, kind of the same sentiment. Wouldn't really name a child Kyle. Then they're just gonna break my driveway. I really don't want that. My two options are gray or gray. Jacqueline with a Q. Just look up Jacqueline. Just ask Google. Ask ChatGPT how to spell Jacqueline. So we got a Kyle, Kendra, Kenzie, Kensington, Kevin, Kelly. Definitely not Karen. We're knocking that right out of there because we don't want them to grow up to be an asshole. Right, so can't have Karen. That's for damn sure. So Yeah, that's right. That's the right one. Jackie, but that's spelled like multiple different ways. We'd have to choose one that's like not weird, so that way they can still get jobs later in life. And they don't look at their resume and they're like, why'd they spell our name like that? That seems incorrect. You know? You gotta think about these things. So, you know what? I'd probably say for K. Honestly, Kevin's not a bad one. I'm gonna lock in Kevin because of Home Alone. And then they're gonna have to be the middle child, so that way we forget them on family vacations. Alright. L. Lawrence. Larry. Larold. I have a friend named Larry, so I'll just keep naming all the names. Let's see. Lazarus is always a good option, you know, raising from the dead. Lexington is an actual person I know in real life, which is also another wild one.
Zuma!
Kevin like the minion. Now it's Red Bull back. No, that's not where I was aiming. L, I don't know, dude. L is a hard one. Because I feel like there's not many L names I actually legitimately like. Unless I'm just not thinking of it right now. Lexington is a unique one, but I don't think I would ever be comfortable naming a child Lexington. It makes them sound like they're an entitled prick already, and I kind of don't like the sound of that. Even though like the person I know with that name is not one, it just makes them sound like that. Luther, Lexi, Luke, Lard? Lady Bird? I don't really know about that one. I'll just lock in Larry. I mean, Larry's a good one. Everyone has a Larry that they like in their life, right? I certainly have a Larry I like in my life. Can't shoot him there. Wrong one. Damn it. Milford, Mildred, Millard, Mobby, Mobamba, Mick, Mickey, Marianne, Mildred, Margaret, Matilda. Let's see, Maple Story. Just keep naming them after games. What's your name? Call of Duty Black Ops 2. What's yours? Oh my gosh, I'm Halo 2. No way, dude. Your parents hate you too. For M, I actually do like the name Matilda. I think that's a really pretty name. Margaret's not bad either. There are a lot of good Margarets in history. Shit! So, Augie and Matilda, it is an older name to begin with, but hot take, I don't care. So, N is next. Could be a Nathan, Natasha. Natasha's actually a good one, mainly just because of Avengers. Nether, neither, neither. Thank you. Those are good suggestions. Numpkin. Natalie, Nick, good ones. Nathaniel, which is just long form Nathan. I would probably go with... It's a long process for me. Like, I'm naming a full child, right? Like, that's a lot of pressure. But if I did have a child, and I was forced to have their name start with an N for some reason, probably... I don't know. Negatron? I would probably say... I don't know, I don't like most. Probably Natalie. Natalie's pretty. That's a pretty name. That's really the prettiest end name I can think of right now, unless you guys have another one. hate when people name their kids names that are like totally not real. They'll just like, I swear, just make it up. Didn't it just make the reverse noise and then not reverse? Shit. There's nothing I can do there. It blocked me off. Okay, on to O. Odysseus. Oscar. Olivia. That might be the extent of my knowledge of O names. Oliver. Then you sound like you're calling a dog. A lot of people name their dogs Oliver, so I would not name a child Oliver. I don't want to be like, here Oliver, and then people look for a dog. So definitely not Oliver. Oscar's a good one. That's my nephew's name. He's just so freaking adorable. Like, don't look up my nephew. Actually, you won't find him anyways, but he doesn't have social media, so he's also like 4. Why'd it give me so many gray in a row? What the heck was that about? Really said panic. Oh no. Octavian Oswald? I'm gonna go with Oscar, just because... Did we die? We fulfill the prophecy? Three, 1. Why did it bring us back to here? Did we die? I think we might have died. Chat, that's bad. Let us die. Wasn't paying attention to our lives. Alright, we'll clear this in no time. There's no gray balls. I think we died. Zuma. Bonus. So on to P, we got Penelope. Penelope, Parvati. It would be sick to name your child Parvati after the survivor queen herself. But then if your child hates Survivor, then it's really awkward. You know? What if they hate Survivor? So, but if they don't hate Survivor, and they actually love Survivor... Okay, I get it. Not that I watch Survivor or anything. But like, if you don't like Survivor, are you actually a psychopath? Just putting that out there. So, I actually want to lock in Parvati. I think that would be both fun and funny. And it's actually a good name. Parvati, P-A-R-V-I-T-Y. Parvati. On multiple seasons of Survivor, including All Stars.
Zuma!
Q, Quentin. Honestly, is there another Q name? What's another Q name? Just Quentin, right? I can't name a second Q name, so I guess I'm locking in Quentin. Queenie? That's like, okay, I don't believe that's real. That's from isn't that from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? The girl who falls in love with the Muggle, basically, who also is like also has magical powers. That's where you got it from? I'm pretty certain Queenie is the name of one of the characters in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the second movie. Pretty certain that she is in love with a Muggle. 99% certain that this is a true storyline. They are set in New York, so it makes sense. Queenie is an old name. The Queenie is also in the musical Anything Goes. Queenie is a name there. It's a very old name. It's a very old New York name specifically. It was also used as an alias by the mob. Fun fact. So I probably wouldn't go with Queenie, and I'm gonna lock in Quentin, unless there was another name in the chat. Quincy? Yeah, no. Come here, Quincy! Sounds like a dog again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to curse a child with being basically a dog. However, I can say that might bang on resumes, you know? Like, what's your name? Quincy. You know? Like, I'd hire a Quincy. I have something against having people's names be too long, too. Like, what do you mean you have 14 names? I understand that can also be a cultural thing. I just don't get it. I'm like, what led you to want to have like 15,000 names? So Quentin. Don Quincy Adams was not a dog. Yeah, but his first name's John. His first name's John. Anyways. On to R. You got Rachel. Rachel. you got Rachel. That is the only name I can think of right now for R. Oh, Randy. That's my grandpa's name. Randall. Like the lizard from Monsters, Inc. That's pretty much, I think, what my brain can do. Road, Roxanne, Roxana. Roxanne! Who doesn't love that song? That's a good choice, actually. I like that one. Problem later. We're on R. I'm sorry, Squeege. I also didn't know if you consented to that, so I low-key avoided it too. I'm gonna lock in Roxanne. I did like that one. That's just a fun name. Wait, what's your name? My name's Roxanne. You would have to say it like that every time, though. Okay, maybe not. But logging in Roxanne. QRS, we're on S. Sarah. Sullivan. Sully! Also from Monsters Inc. Also from Hot Rod. Sully! 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 Two great movies. Man, now I gotta watch Hot Rod. So S, we got... Sarah's pretty standard. You know, that's a pretty basic name. Sandra. Also a Survivor player. Shit, why did I think I had that? Why did I think that matched? Good, just give my mistakes. So, Samson, the guy from the Bible that if he didn't cut his hair, he'd be super jacked. But then he cut his hair, and then he was super sad about it. And then he, like, fought that lion and won anyways. Long story short, I would not name anyone Samson. Sam. Samantha. Sergio, if we're going with a different type of name. Shit. That is not one of the names. That is not what I'm choosing. That was Sullivan, actually. Sammy, Samuel, saxophone. Saxy name. Simon, Socrates. For S, I feel like S is pretty safe. There's not really a bad one to choose. So, I'm locking in... I'll lock in... Just lock in Sam. Why not? Sam's pretty basic. So T, Theodore, after one of my favorite US presidents that has ever existed on this planet, man got shot and proceeded to give a 90-minute speech. And it was only recorded 90 minutes, it could have been longer. Pretty cool guy. So honestly, I'm gonna lock in Theodore because that is pretty badass. I'm not even gonna say no other name. Tiffany, Tundra, Thunder. See, no other name even is as close as Theodore / Teddy. Let's see. EST. Why did I just blank on the next letter of the alphabet? It should be on U, right? T-U-V, yeah. So, you got Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Would be a terrible name to give a child, but you have it, it's on there. Ursula is an option. You have Ursula. Ulysses from Ulysses S. Grant, another badass US war hero from back in the day. Urchin Uma Yuri is actually not a bad option. Yuri is actually a pretty good option. Sure as hell beats Ursula. Ultima. First off, the Nissan Ultima's with an A, but I like where your head's at. Ulrich? What is that from? That's a familiar name. That reminds me of someone from, like, I think The Hunger Games. Or that or from a book I read, and I can't remember which. So, look, figuring that out for me. Just loves when I get that zinger shot. What? Yuri, but spelled different. I'm gonna go with Yuri, U-R-I. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. U-V, V, Victoria, Victor, Vance. Would not name a child Vance, but an option. After recent U.S. historic events, and may or may not have murdered the Pope, probably shouldn't name your child Vance anymore. Because he stressed the Pope out so much, he freaking killed him. Alright? So, skipping that one. Victor, as of right now, safe name. How many people in history just ruining good names? Vector? Honestly, probably would just name him Victoria, because... Well, I guess then I'm naming him after Queen Victoria, right? Like, that's kind of where the name stems from. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one either. But Queen Victoria was not necessarily the best queen on the entire planet. And by not the best queen on the entire planet, I mean she kind of like moidled people. And by moidled, I mean murder. She moidled a lot of people. She was like, you're dead now. But, you know, I don't really believe in public execution either. This is a tough one. Honestly, apparently if you have a V name, you're kind of, like, doomed. You're bound to do something illegal at some point. Vessel Veronica. Veronica's a good one. I like that one. Veronica's safe. Name a single Veronica that's done, like, a terrible, horrible thing. I can't. Do I know, like, any Veronicas whatsoever? No. But can I name one that's done a terrible, horrible thing? Also no. Velma. Vermin. Valentina. Veroica. Victor. Violet. Violet from The Incredibles. What was the U name? Yuri. We went with Yuri because I didn't like any of the other ones. I might go with... Let's go with Veronica. Veronica's a good V name. URSCUVW. William. Wilson. If you're a beach ball on a beach somewhere with a face painted in blood. Ayo. That's pretty elite. William. Dude, I got like nothing. Willow, it's my niece's name. You also won't find her online. She doesn't exist on the internet as of today. But she exists on the internet, just not in the way you would imagine people existing on the internet. Wesley, Warren, Wade, Winnie, not Winnie. I don't want them to be Walter, absolutely not. Absolutely not a Walter. Can we get a hell no in chat? Not Walter. My one uncle's name is Walter, and he's like a psychopath. He is a crazy son of a bitch. And that's all I got to say about that. And we are never exploring the name of Walter ever again. That is... Chat, our baby will not be named Walter. Alright, that's all I got to say. Wesley Wade, Winnie, Walter, Wayne, Wes, Ren. Ren's a good one. I like that. Apparently the music does not. Dude, we could name him Wanker, right? Like that seems appropriate for this chat. Wyatt, Wilmer, Winona, Renly, Wallace, and your second is Gromit. Wendy. I actually do like the name Willow, but it's already taken by my niece, so I can't really double down on that. And my brother's husband is named Wesley, so can't really take that one either, but that one's also good. So as far as W's, I'm kind of limited. Winston is the name of a dog I know. Very cute dog. But then it would just make me think of the dog. See, I have a lot of issues with people naming their dogs human names, I guess. I say, Winfred, Wallaby, Wallaby, Wheeler, Wiggle. I guess I have to kind of go with William. Wilmer. Actually, let's go with Wilmer, because I don't want it to be William. Actually, we can go with Wyatt. Wyatt's good too. Let's go with Wyatt. Lock in W. X. Xavier. Sammy, spelled with an X. X-A-M-I, specifically. Shout out Sammy, who is for sure not in chat, but shout out to Sammy anyways. Xavier. The rest of the names I know that start with X are actually all Chinese names. Which is, in fact, unfortunate. Because I feel like that would just be cultural appropriation, and I'd probably get sued by someone. Zeno XAE-12. Guys, I don't have like several $billion, okay? And it's pronounced Kyle. That's the worst. That is the worst part about the whole situation. That was the dumbest thing. You wonder why, like, he lost his wife, and then he forces his ex-wife to name the child XAE-12, and then it's like, Kyle. What an idiot. Honestly, I swear he's on brand. I don't have any other explanation for any of his actions. Zeno, Xanthos, Xanthi, Xenophon, all my X names are ancient Greek. Okay. Have we tried Xanax, I guess? I don't know. It's either Xavier spelled the incorrect way or Sammy spelled the incorrect way right now. That's where my head's at. No offense, Sammy, if you're somehow listening for some reason. Somehow you found my page. But it's spelled incorrectly. I mean, that shit's fucked up. I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down. Your parents did you no favors with that one. I hate when it just like suddenly speeds up and you're like, shoot. Zach, yeah, see, I feel like most X names are just a crime to the child. I don't know why, unless it's like part of your actual, like, your language translated that it needs a bunch of X's. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, right? But if you're an English-speaking human being and you start your child's name with an X, you have a problem. So I guess we're going with Sammy with an X. Y. Yuri. That's actually a nice name. Honestly, Yuri. I don't know another name. Yoshi, Yasmin. I've seen a lot of Yasmin. That's fair. It's an alright name. I shoot it and then it disappears. Let go for it. Yelena, Yvonne. I'm gonna have to go with Yvonne. Listen, I know Yvonne. Yvonne's really cool. I'd be so chill with naming a child Yvonne. I'd be like, listen, go meet your namesake. She chill AF. Locking in Yvonne. I actually like that one. That brings us to Z. Zach, Zacchaeus. Which is essentially just Zach with more steps. You know? Zuma, Zeno, Xenon, Zoe. I do have a cousin named Zoe. Zuma. Alright. We name him Zuma. But it's Zuma. And that is my list, A to Z. That took a while, because I did not know where I was going with any of these names. And it's already 11:54. Time flies when you're naming babies. Join me next time for Cursed Would You Rather. I can't believe it's already basically midnight. I also started late, I guess. I was fixing my frickin' shower faucet. I've got new parts in and decided to install them immediately because as soon as it shows up, I have to install it. Because my brain says so. My brain was like, you know what? You know how you're gonna stream in like 10 minutes? Install this damn faucet and then shower. I like, alright brain, that sounds like a great idea. That is good time management for a commitment I definitely made to other people and totally accounted for this time of installing the faucet and totally should have started earlier. But didn't. Anyways, well, thanks for going to my TED Talk. You sure did. Got my money's worth. I'm glad you got your money's worth. It is fair. That was a long... Shit, this is the one we failed at last time. Wait, can I borrow Nico? I'm cold and I need a snuggle. Actually, right now he's really cranky because we picked him up from the, what's it called? Vet thingy. Not vet thingy. Daycare. Dog daycare? And he was like, let me be a nuisance for the rest of the day. So he's been really whiny. He has not wanted to leave his bed at all. He talks to no one. Right now. And I think if he could say words, it would just be F you to absolutely anyone who's interacted with him. So I think he was overstimulated his whole stay, because he slept a lot and refused to eat for like the day until I put peanut butter in his bowl. Anyways, so no, I don't think now is actually a good time. But He'd totally love it like tomorrow. If you're free, swing by. We'll enjoy the company. You left him behind? Well, yeah, I didn't stay anywhere I could have pets. He's fine. He's fine. He's a dog. What the dog do? He actually loves going to that place. He's just like always super tired when he comes back. They pet him like all the time and take him on walks and let him play with other dogs. It's a better vacation for him than what we're giving him. You know, as a collective. Then he doesn't have to fight my family at all. He really does not like toddlers. Nico would stab a toddler. I swear, if he was a human, like all toddlers would be dead. I'll be in PA in September to steal your dog. I ironically am going to be in Florida in September to go to the new Universal Park. So, theoretically, if it aligns, you could steal him for a bit, I guess. The dog is stealable, dog heist. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I will catch up on chats in a hot second. I'm very focused. No! I had such a good streak. Oh guys, Mike, how much does Nico weigh? He weighs 80.1 pounds. So, he's back up in weight a little bit, so I gotta walk him a little more. He normally gains weight during wintertime though. Mainly because I don't walk him as much in wintertime. First off, because he doesn't want to walk in wintertime. He's like, it's cold AF out there, I don't want to be walking. He's not a normal dog. He is a very abnormal dog. Kind of just like a roommate that naps all the time and then yells at you for cuddles. Like, that's the experience living with a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And any pit bull whatsoever. I understand cats are kind of similar. So he's more of a cat dog. He doesn't really... kind of takes care of himself. But, except... when you gotta feed him, but you gotta feed cats too. And he's quite a bit bigger. Yo! Get your pee-pees out, pioneers. Sorry, distraction. cat dog. People probably thought I stopped streaming. Did you guys think I stopped streaming? It's been a bit. People probably think I died. Because I've stopped checking in on people as much as I have been, like, in the Twitch community, which is probably bad. I gotta try and catch some more people's streams, but I've just been kind of busy. Like, legitimately. And it's really hard. I used to be able to, like, watch it at work because work was kind of mindless. It was very simple in my last job. It was just a lot. It was simple 1,000 times over and over again. You just walk in and just like head down. But this job, way different. I have to think a lot more. I have to actually use my brain. Basically creating new systems for us via Excel and other sheets and Microsoft Access. So it's a lot more involved than just ordering parts someone yelled at your basically. Making sure a guy shows up somewhere. And he doesn't show up for some reason anyways. I thought you hated us? I don't hate you. To be very clear. Dude, with the background removal, that was kind of sick. Oh shoot. Guys, I might not like this as a webcam. I'm definitely gonna keep the GoPro, but I don't think I like it as a webcam. I gotta fiddle with some more settings, see if I can change anything to make it more reactive, but it's a great action camera, but I'm not sure it's a great webcam. But we might be switching back to the other webcam too. I don't know. We'll see. The quality's much better on this, but I'm just gonna have to save up for the Rebel T7 by Canon. Then I'll have two cameras that are really good and a third bystander in case. This also was just massively on sale at Target. I was really irritated. I went to Target then, and then they had it even more on sale. And I was like, dang, do I return this? But then if you return it, you only get it at the listed price it's at now. So it's like, I would just get back essentially the same money I'd spend to get the thing. But it was dumb. It was really dumb. I was kind of mad. Oh, you gonna sleep soon? I'm tired. Yeah, this can be the last level. I just kind of kept playing. I forgot about it. I also have to work tomorrow. But now I'm having a great time. So it's like, do I stop playing and just rebel against my sleep schedule and work-life balance? Today was a lot. Every time I go on vacation, it's like you get punished when you get back. They're like, you left? Here's 50 billion emails and 35,000 unprogressed tasks. Hashtag corporate America. Kind of fun having ads. Why is it fun having ads? What are you talking about? Alright. Alright. It makes you money. It actually still makes me money either way, for the record. but I see it as 12:07. So I suppose, good night. I will see you tomorrow, I think. Good night. Good night.